So, will you review your strategy of going in for turning tracks at home, considering that the batsmen are also vulnerable to it? A, that, and B, are you also disappointed at some of the short selection that happened in this match, including maybe from you, you know?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, look, playing on pitches and all of that, we don't decide, so much before. It is based on series to series what we want. We played on really good pitches against England, and this time around we felt that this is the right thing for us to do as a team. More often than not, we've come on the right side of it. This is the only time where we've fallen short in terms of what we wanted to achieve from this series. But yeah, again, you mentioned about shot selection in this particular match. Yeah, it wasn't up to the mark starting from me, but when the only thing I would say here is that when you're chasing a target like that, you want to try and put the pressure on the bowlers. You can't allow bowlers to bowl on one particular slot. You have to try and do something about it. But yeah, I mean, see, I played a bad shot, yes, but I don't regret it, honestly speaking, because that has given me a lot of success in the past. So I continue to do that. I'll every now and then I will reflect about what I need to do as a batter, but again, I know how things work here. When things don't go well, the questions are asked. If things are going well, no questions are asked. But I accept it. I accept the fact that we were not good enough with the bat in the entire series. There were a lot of good things also that happened during the series with the bat. But the couple of first two test matches where we fell very, very short in the first innings, and then New Zealand were ahead in the game. That cost us those games. And even now, I thought 147 should have been chaseable. But yeah, we just were not good enough with the bat. We didn't apply ourselves. There were a lot of mistakes that were made.
Captain, firstly, your reaction as a captain of the team on that Rishabh Pant dismissal, because clearly there was no conclusive evidence to overturn that decision. And secondly, you specified about your captaincy and some of the mistakes you have made. Can you please specify what are the mistakes that you have made?
About that dismissal, I honestly, I don't know. If we say something, it is not accepted well. But if there is not conclusive evidence, it has to stand with the umpire on-field decision. That is what I've been told. So I don't know how that decision was overturned, since the umpire didn't give him out. The bat was clearly close to the pad. So again, I don't know if it's the right thing for me to talk about. It is something for the umpires to think about. Have the same rules for every team, not keep changing their mind. But again, that dismissal actually was very, very crucial from our point of view. Rishabh was really looking good at that point, and it felt like he will take us through. But it was an unfortunate dismissal, got out, and then we were bowled out right after that. And your second question, obviously, look, right from the start I said it. I made a decision about batting first on that Bangalore pitch, which was not right. And certain tactical errors also, which didn't go my way. You obviously take chances with those decisions. Sometimes it comes off, sometimes it doesn't. And this time around, it didn't came off the certain decisions that I took. So yeah, I was not at my best of my leadership, and probably cost us the series as well.
Going forward, there is a series loss at home, but there is also a big series coming up in Australia. How do you look at this team shaping up in the time to come? You have a certain amount of leadership time left in the career as a problem. What are your thoughts about that? How do you see this team shaping up, say, in the next 1 or 2 years? What should be the immediate goals in the next WTC cycle in Japan?
Look, I don't think can look that far ahead. It's important to focus on the next series, which is Australia. Lot of our guys have been there before, and lot of the guys haven't been there before. So, which is why we are trying to go there a little early, just to get used to the conditions. And Australia is not an easy place to play cricket, but we can take a lot of confidence how we played in the last two series in Australia. So, in the back of our mind, we have to think like that. We will think positively as to what happened the last two series that we played there. But again, I'm not going to look beyond Australia series. Australia series for us is now very, very important. So we'll try and focus on that rather than thinking what happens after Australia series.
How has it been with the new set of coaching staff over the last 4 months? The results haven't been actually as they have been expected to be, but overall, how has it been with the senior group and the new coaching staff? And you spoke about carrying the confidence to Australia. From a leadership perspective, does the fact that two of the senior most batters haven't been amongst runs heading into such a big series, how much does it help?
No, it obviously it's a cause of concern without a doubt. If the batters are not performing, that is a cause of concern. But what's done is done now. I think as a player, as a captain, as the team, we all have to look forward and see how we can correct what we didn't manage to achieve here. There is a good opportunity for us to go and do something really, really special in Australia. So we'll focus on that. We'll try and see what needs to be done there. Like I said just now, most guys have been there, and there are few who haven't been there. So it'll be a good challenge for the guys who have been there also, and the guys who are traveling for the first time to Australia. So yes, without a doubt, we do understand the importance of this series, but just right now it's just trying to understand what we didn't do right, what are the things that we need to do better as a team. We made a lot of mistakes, so I think those mistakes needs to be addressed, and something that we will talk about, and then moving forward, when you land in Australia, I think it's important to just focus on that particular series, the first test match. It's a 5 test match series, so it's important to break down those test matches and focus on one test, and then